In a world where automotive technology and military innovation are moving closer than ever before, 2026 has delivered something that not only shakes up defense circles but also grabs the attention of high-tech vehicle enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into something unlike anything we've covered on this channel before. Not a sports car, not a Hyper-F, but a mobile missile launcher. And not just any missile launcher. This is Ukraine's newly upgraded 2026 long-range missile platform, a vehicle-based system that's turning heads in defense departments around the world. A broken bar, and trust me, once you see what it's capable of, you'll understand why. Let's start with the background. Since 2014, Ukraine has been under pressure to modernize and transform its military infrastructure, especially in the wake of rising regional threats. While the early years focused heavily on infantry and tactical operations, the last few years, particularly post-2022, have shifted towards strategic weaponry, long-range deterrents, and mobility. That brings us to today. In 2026, Ukraine unveiled what defense insiders are already calling one of the most advanced mobile missile systems in Europe, a platform that merges vehicle tech, AI-assisted targeting, satellite guidance, and modular launcher upgrades into one lethal package. Think of it as a self-driving truck with the punch of a thunderstorm, except every bolt of lightning is a high-precision missile. What makes this system different from older Soviet-style launchers or even Western mobile platforms? First, mobility and deployment speed. The new launcher is based on a next-gen 10x10 wheeled chassis developed domestically with assistance from NATO-aligned engineers. This isn't your traditional tank-like tracked vehicle. It's fast, nimble, and built for rapid deployment on variable terrain including city streets, off-road trails, and cold, muddy terrain where older units would sink or stall. Ukrainian engineers focused on a modular design philosophy, one we often see in automotive innovation. Just like modern F platforms allow car makers to swap out components like battery packs, axles, or motors, this missile launcher can switch payload modules based on mission type. Need short-range anti-drone missiles? Swap in Pod A going for deep strike ballistic missiles? Insert Pod B. The platform supports all configurations, making it both cost-effective and tactically versatile. Inside the cockpit, it's even more surprising. Gone are the analog dials and clunky control panels you'd expect from a military vehicle. Instead, this launcher features dual 15-inch touch screens, a fully digital HUD, and voice-activated targeting systems. The interface looks eerily similar to what you'd find in a modern electric SUV, minimalistic, intuitive, and data-rich. One of the most impressive aspects is the vehicle's autonomous navigation mode. Thanks to an AI system trained on thousands of miles of combat terrain and over 2 million satellite images, the launcher can be pre-programmed to travel to a location, deploy stabilizers, lock onto pre-marked targets via secure satellite uplink, and initiate launch protocol, all without direct human control. It's not just smart. It's surgical. The missile system itself is no slouch either. The primary weapon deployed on this platform is the Peregrine 2, a solid-fuel, long-range missile with an effective strike range of up to 700 kilometers. That's a serious upgrade from the 300 kilometers limit of older Soviet Ku systems. But range isn't everything. Accuracy matters too. Thanks to integrated GLONASS, GPS, and Ukraine's new Dragon Eye guidance system, the Peregrine 2 has a circular error probability, CEP, of less than 3 meters. For context, that means if you target a window, there's a good chance you'll hit the exact window, not just the building. All of this technology sits on top of a vehicle platform that shares more in common with a next-gen electric truck than an old battlefield machine. The engine is a hybrid diesel-electric configuration, allowing it to run silently in electric-only mode for short distances, ideal for stealthy night maneuvers. The suspension system is fully adaptive, with airlift functionality that can raise or lower the chassis by up to 20 centimeters depending on terrain. It even features run-flat tires that can handle direct fire without losing mobility for over 50 kilometers. And then there's the counter-drone system. You've heard of autonomous cars detecting pedestrians. This launcher uses similar LiDAR and infrared tech to detect incoming drone threats. If a drone is identified as hostile, a top-mounted laser turret or mini-EMP pulse emitter can neutralize it before it gets close. This is where things get truly fascinating for vehicle tech fans. Ukraine's missile launcher isn't just a military innovation, it's proof that many of the technologies we love in performance vehicles and EVs are crossing into defense applications. Battery tech, modular platforms, autonomous navigation, real-time diagnostics, and software over-the-air updates, all hallmarks of cutting-edge cars, are now defining characteristics of battlefield platforms. From a software standpoint, the entire launcher is managed by a secure Ukrainian-developed OS known as Trident Core, built on a Linux architecture, with encrypted communications and anti-jamming protocols. Updates can be installed in the field via satellite, no more plugging into a laptop or taking the vehicle offline. The implications of this system go far beyond Ukraine. Already, defense analysts from Poland, Finland, and even the US have praised the system as a potential model for the future of mobile artillery. We're seeing a fundamental shift away from bulky, slow, and outdated military vehicles and towards smarter, more agile, and more adaptable platforms that look and feel a lot like the high-tech cars we review on this channel. Even the production process is advanced. Ukraine's defense manufacturer Promoborontech uses 3D printed parts for up to 17% of the launcher's components, including structural brackets, airflow channels, and even internal wiring harness covers. This reduces weight, increases durability, and allows for faster field repairs. When we talk about modern vehicles, we often focus on range, speed, comfort, and connectivity. Believe it or not, those same factors are now defining features of military-grade launch systems. And Ukraine's 2026 upgrade is perhaps the most futuristic example yet. So what does this mean for the future? For Ukraine, it's a clear statement. The country is not only defending its borders but doing so with next-level precision and intelligence. For the military world, it signals a shift toward multi-role, tech-heavy, vehicle-integrated strike systems. And for automotive and tech enthusiasts, it's a glimpse into how our world, whether civilian or military, is being transformed by smart engineering, AI, and adaptable platforms. We often say on this channel that the future of cars is electric, connected, and autonomous. Now, we might have to update that statement. The future of mobile warfare is too. Whether you're here for the cars, the tech, or just fascinated by the way machines are evolving, Ukraine's 2026 missile launcher is a jaw-dropping case study in everything we've been talking about for years. It may not have leather seats or launch control in the traditional sense, a broken bar, but it does have launch control. And it's unlike anything we've seen. Thanks for watching. If you found this crossover between auto tech and military innovation fascinating, let us know in the comments. Would you want a full deep dive into the chassis engineering? Or maybe a breakdown of the AI targeting systems? We'd love to bring more content like this if you're into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more updates coming, from concept hypercars to the vehicles rewriting warfare as we know it.